Welcome everyone to Doga Yoga. Today we're doing a beautiful twist and flow. So get ready to move, twist and feel. So come to the top of the mat, plant our big toes, spread our little toes and palms beside the hips. Inhale, take a big breath, fill up the belly, the ribs, the collarbones, and relax and release. And our next inhale, big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. Left hand forward, right hand back, twist. Inhale, reach. Right hand back, right hand forward, left hand back, twist. Inhale and twist. Inhale and twist. Take two more at your own pace, just gently opening up the chest, opening up the thoracic, getting into the upper body. And when we're ready, we'll all meet high, fingers touching in the sky, and exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward. Inhale, come on up, halfway lift, tops of the fingers or tops of the knees. And exhale, fold. We're going to bend our knees, plant our hands, and pick up our right foot and step it back into a lunge. We're going to plant our right hand on the ground next to our left foot. Place our left hand on our knee and twist. If you'd like to go on, reach that left hand to the sky, revolving for 3, 2, 1. Let this back hand spiral down. Frame this front foot, lift this back knee, push that back heel away, and come into plank or half plank and go through our flow. Chaturanga, chest comes down, and then the hips untuck the toes. Press into the hands, come up into cobra. And lower. Tap the forehead towards the earth. And push yourself back into child's pose for a moment. 2 breaths, big inhale and soften. Big inhale and soften. When you're ready, tuck the toes, press into the hands, come up into downward facing dogs. 2 breath length and soften. Length and soften. When you're ready, press weight into the left foot, lift our right toes to the sky, and then bring that knee to nose. Get this foot in between our hands. Lower the left knee down into a lunge. Place our right hand on our right knee, left hand goes down, twist, and if you'd like, send that hand to the sky. Just opening up, close down the eyes if you just really want to savor the sensation in the hip flexor. Send this hand back down, frame our front foot, lift this back knee, and we're going to take lots of little steps, or one big step up into our forward fold. Bend the knees super generously. Grab your elbows, ragdoll, rock side to side. Rock the head forward and back, yes or no. And when you're ready, roll on up, vertebra by vertebra. Super big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch, and back to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When we're ready, one more big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch. Left hand forward, right hand back, twist. Come back to center, reach. Left hand back, right hand forward. Flow here for 2 more. 1 more. And then reach high to the sky, reach, reach, reach. Fingertips touch and then fold forward, hinging at the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, find your length and fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step the left foot back into a lunge, plant that left hand down, revolve towards the right, open up here. Optional extra to come off that back knee, push that back heel away. When you're ready, back hand comes down, frame that front foot and go through your flow. Plank or half plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Hips, untuck the toes, press into the hands, cobra. And lower down, tap the forehead towards the earth. And the hips towards the heels. Rest in child's pose for a minute. Just let out all the tension. And when ready, tuck the toes, press into the hands. Come on up to downward facing dog. Length. Get the chest towards the thighs, shoulder blades down the back. Push away, see if you can lift the tailbone to the sky a little more. When you're ready, lift the left hand toes to the sky, point them as high as you can, keeping the hips square. And then bringing the knee towards our nose, get that foot in between our hands into a lunge. Keep that right hand down, left hand comes to the knee, open up and reach towards the sky. When you're ready, frame our front foot. Lift that back knee up. Lots of little steps, and one step up into our fold forward. Just really let the whole body release. When you're already halfway lift, tops of the fingers or tops of the knees, push away and fold. Bend the knees, roll on up, big arm circle, up overhead, fingertips touch, and back to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, hands go forward and up, hips go back, chair. When I flow here, inhale, find length, reach towards the sky. Exhale, sit back. Inhale up and exhale, sit. Two more, inhale and exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, sit. Hips go back, tailbone tucked. Hands reach towards the sky, nice straight spine. I'm going to place our left hand on our right knee, our right hand on our hip, and revolve here, opening up. So this is a twist variation. So just gentle on the spine here, opening up the shoulders. And when we're ready, come back to center. Bring our hands to heart center. Shoot them forward, hold, sink a little deeper. Right hand on the left knee, left hand on the hip, revolve here. Gentle twist. Gaze over that back shoulder, revolving from the neck. When you're ready, hands go forward, reach, 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 and then fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands, step the right foot back into a lunge. Open up once more. Right hand down, left hand on the knee, revolve. Just breathe here for a moment. Look over that back shoulder, kind of really sink down into the hips. Plant the hand, lift the knee, go through the flow. Plank, chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog. Make your way in your own time, in your own way, into your own downward facing dog. Length and sink. Length and sink. Right toes up to the sky once more, knee to nose. Foot in between our hands, sink ourselves down and open up. Left hand to the ground, a right hand on the knee, gaze towards the sky. Breathe, soften and release. Hand can go to the sky if you want. When you're ready, bring it down, frame this front foot, and step on up into our forward fold. When you're ready, just roll on up super, super slowly. Really take our time, massage out the spine to standing. Big arm circle up overhead, fingertips touch, and back to heart center. Release them and place them on our hips. Just going to clip my microphone back on here. It's dangling off. We're going to pick up our right foot and just come to the long edge of the mat. So toes to the long edge of the mat, heels in, toes out and sink. Hands come to the thighs and then the tops of the knees. So find length here and drop the left shoulder down, gaze goes towards the right, really pushing the knees outwards, and you can come back to center. Push into the right knee, gaze goes towards the left, back to center. Left and right, back to center. Right and left, back to center. Two more, flowing at your own pace. One more, and back to center. Find length in the spine here. Reach up into a star. Hands come to the hips and just walk the feet in a little bit wider than hip distance, and we'll sink down into a squat. So you might be like, whoa, that's not happening. So just come onto your tippy toes here. You might have the hips quite high. We're just starting to get a bit of strength, a bit of motion into the hips here. So find what squat variation works for you. If you're on the toes, just have the hands in front of you. If the feet are flat, hands in heart center, and breathe. Close down the eyes. When we're ready, left hand goes down, right hand goes high. Beautiful spinal twist here. You might even take a bind, wrapping this left hand around that front knee, wrap the right hand around the back. Breathing. When you're ready, come back to center. Right hand goes down, left hand goes up, gentle spinal twist, and revolve, or bind I should say. Come back to center and roll on down. Have the legs long in front of you and then just walk them wide here. So heels in, toes out. Find a length in the spine. Your knees might be super bent. Reach the right hand to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. And I'm going to reach, twist and reach over to the outside of the left foot. So we might just make it to the knee, the thigh, the calf, the shin. The left hand helps us revolve. Gaze going over the back of that left shoulder. So really kind of getting a whole side body stretch here. When you're ready, come back to center. This is right hand beside our hip. Lift our left hand high. Reach, reach, reach. And then we're going to twist and reach to the outside of the right foot. So you might be able to grab it, or you might just be here, having on the thigh, the calf, the shin. Find what works, and then gaze goes around over that back shoulder. When you're ready, come on up. Walk one leg in, and then the other. Bring the feet in, close to the hips, and just bring the forehead towards the knees here. Curl up into a little ball. Just relax here, let go. Before we unfurl, roll down, send the legs long, palms high into Savasana. Connect with the breath. Rise and fall, and just find a moment of stillness. Find that place of softness, that rise and fall of your breath. When you're ready, send your arms up overhead. Wriggle the fingers and toes, roll the wrists and ankles. And come on over onto a side that suits you, using your arm as a pillow. And when you're ready, make your way up into seated. We'll take one big arm circle all together up overhead, yogis. Fingers touch. Back to heart center. Take a moment to say thanks for stepping on your mat today, carving out time for your practice, doing good for you, doing good for dogs and dog shelters. Sending you lots of love and gratitude, and I hope you have an amazing day. Namaste.